time we ever talked, actually.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Huh. So you saw the movie, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
yo, I
awesome, you
love
know.
the atomic breath, man.
Oh yeah, that was the best part for me, man. That was the highlight of the movie. The first time he does it, ah, that was so awesome.
That yeah, that fatality he did at the end. Holy shit.
Oh man. So
All
yeah,
right,
I wanted to do it earlier this day because I gotta go to work later in the day. So that's
all
why I
right,
did it.
that's all right. It's all good.
All right, cool.
All right, so Godzilla, I think Gareth Edwards did a fantastic job with this new American reboot.
Oh yeah, I think he did the best anybody could have ever done for him.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I've been reading a lot of reviews before I saw the movie, and um, I think I know, or yeah, I think I know why a lot of people had their issues with this movie because of the slow pace, like the slow build up. I mean, to the reveal.
Yeah, yeah, it's not like all monster fights, you know. It takes its
Yeah,
time, base pretty much.
yeah, I didn't really mind that as much. I thought I was gonna have the same concerns as other people, but not me. I was actually enjoying it.
Me too, but it's kind of like it teases you a bit, you know. Like the first time you see the monsters, like it does like this big reveal, and you see Godzilla. I'm like, yeah, it's about to happen, and it just cuts away. The first time was kind of jarring for me, like, wait, whoa, what's going on here? And you see the fight like in a little, like on a TV screen. I was like, okay, I get it, I know what's happening. But
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
but then the second time, it kind of made me a little mad. I was like, what? Are we ever gonna see this or what? Like that time gonna like bother me, but it's not bad, you know. That's the only problem I had. Like the second time it happened, I was like what? Come on, I want to see this, you know. How about you?
uh, well, I kind of I was expecting it because of the reviews that I heard, but every
Oh,
time it kept every time it kept cutting back to the human drama, I didn't really mind that as much because it made things felt a little bit more tense. Like it showed more suspense going on.
that's true. But I didn't mind the first time. It was just the second time I was like, okay, we know what's going on. At least show us a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
But
plus another
I didn't
thing.
read much reviews. That's another thing. I read a little bit. I didn't want to because before the movie was coming out, like a week before, I was trying to like not see any more trailers or nothing, or read a lot because I didn't want to get spoiled or nothing, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to stay away from spoilers as best as possible. The only thing I found out about it so far was that Godzilla wasn't shown much. That's the only thing I found out about it before I saw the movie.
Mm.
But everything else, I did not spoil myself.
Did you start already the live broadcast?
Yeah, yeah, it's recording.
Oh, okay, I was like, whoa, I don't know where to start. Okay, so are we gonna go like full spoilers on this or what? Or
Yeah, sure, because I have a lot to talk about.
all right, so where you want to start? Or how about this? What do you think of his new design? Godzilla's new design?
I like the new design.
Yeah, same here. It's pretty much like a Mitch. It looks like him, but it's still kind of a little different. Not that much. He still looks pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
What
What did
about
you
the other
think?
monsters?
Oh, the other monsters like the Mutos.
Uh-huh.
I like their design. They were pretty cool.
Yeah, even though they kind of look a little bit like the Cloverfield monsters, but I didn't mind that much. I kind of like how the one could fly and the other one was a bigger one, but it moves like on the ground, you know. That was
Yeah, I
cool.
didn't expect that. I thought like the winged Muto was going to be like the biggest one in the film until like that
Yeah,
bigger one, the female. I was like, holy shit.
that was pretty cool. Well, what were you gonna say about Godzilla before?
Oh, I was surprised that Bryan Cranston, what happened to him in the movie. I
Oh
thought he was going
yeah,
to be an entire movie. I was like,
same
whoa.
here. That's another thing I didn't like about that much. That he's not in it a lot. He's like in it like one third of the movie, and that's it. He's gone. I was like, oh man, that because the other people are good, but they're not as good as him. That's another thing that kind of bummed me out a bit.
Yeah, because after he died, it was mostly about Aaron Taylor Johnson's
Yeah.
character, Ford, and Elizabeth Olsen's character.
Ooh, really? She's not in it that much. I thought it was about him and
Oh, and Ken Watanabe,
yeah, him.
Dr. Shirazawa.
It's more about them and trying to like trying to pretty much contain the monsters and stuff. But
Yeah,
like they weren't as good as Brian Cranston, man. He was like really emoting and stuff.
yeah, he seemed really angry a lot of the time. Like
Yeah,
after
he
his
was
wife died, he
screaming.
seems really angry.
Yeah, he was a lot of screaming in there. Man,
But
yeah, it kind of bummed me out that he went though. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's pretty sad.
it's kind of like it's like if Brian Cranston is Godzilla, and Aaron Terry Johnson is like I don't know Anguirus, right? I mean I like Anguirus, but I like Godzilla better.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man. So what else would you want to talk about?
Uh, the reveal, I guess, when they first like announced the name of Godzilla, they addressed him by Gojira.
Oh yeah, man. I didn't even know they're gonna say his name because I thought I heard in interviews that they weren't gonna say his whole name during the movie. So that kind of surprised me actually.
Yeah,
And they just said like, "Whoa, okay, they got a name for him. That's cool."
I thought they were just gonna call him like I don't know, a
Like a
giant
monster
animal
or
or
something.
something.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna say monster or apex predator basically. Like, oh, cool, they got a monster. What about okay? How about this? Like they pretty much changed Godzilla's origins for this. Like he's not a like a creature made from a nuclear bomb. He's like he's been here. He's a natural animal that's been here for like before the dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah, I read the prequel graphic novel, and they said he was like some kind of alpha dinosaur or something from the prehistoric age.
Really?
Yeah.
What and the other monsters too, right? Like the Muto.
Uh, in the prequel comic, they have a monster they call Muto, but his name is like Shinomura or something like that.
Does it look different?
Yeah, yeah, it looks really different.
Oh man, that's cool. So yeah, well, like, what do you think of that? Like they pretty much changed it now. He's pretty much like a natural animal and stuff.
I'm perfectly okay with it.
I was kind of like a little like I was like on the edge, but I kind of like that they're like monsters that are attracted to radiation and stuff. Like that's the whole point of the movie. They get like a giant they get a nuke and the monsters are pretty much just following the nukes and stuff. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool because this shows like how invulnerable they can be.
Yeah, I mean these things are like they're shot off by like jets and tanks and they're like it's just like an annoyance to them, dude. That's awesome. It's not like the 1999 one where they just die. No, it's just like oh whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna walk over here. Stop firing at me. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. There's something else I wanted to mention. Trying to remember.
Monsters? No. Sequel maybe. Ending.
Well, yeah, I do want to. I do want to talk about that ending. How they made him seem like the hero. That was kind of weird to me.
Yeah, same here actually. I feel like at the end, pretty much what happens at the end is that he kind of like you think he's dead, but then he gets up and people are kind of cheering for him. That I felt weird about that too. I kind of wish it was just like whoa, they're like in awe of him, like oh shit, he's still alive kind of thing. Not that they're actually cheering for him. I didn't mind it, but I was hoping it would be more like oh my god, there's he's still alive and stuff like that.
Yeah, like how do they know he's a hero? He's not well. I don't know, but I want to say he's a hero. He just had to do what he had to do. It's like
Exactly,
force of
yeah,
nature. Yeah.
and yeah, I guess they just wanted to, like to me it looks like they're trying to do all the Godzilla like the bad Godzilla, the good Godzilla, he's an animal Godzilla. Looks like they're just trying to mix it all together basically.
Yeah, yeah, it did look like that in a way.
So I kind of wish it was a little different. Actually, I kind of wish he died too. What about you?
Uh, that wouldn't be too bad. I mean,
Because like in the original he dies and then the sequel it's just another one that pops up basically.
yeah, because basically, like every Godzilla movie is like different. It's a different story.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
So I kind of wish they died, like that one died, and then if they made a sequel, it's just like another one popped out or something. That would have been interesting.
I would like. It was interesting that they didn't make like a super weapon like in the original, like the atomic or not the atomic. I mean the
Oxygen
oxygen
destroyer.
destroyer. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I don't know, like the cat. I don't know, like if it's because the character like that Ken plays is like that was the one from the original. He's the one that made it. But in this one, he's just like following, trying to study Godzilla. He's not like a weapons maker or nothing. It kind of changes too because the original is like, right, there's a monster born from a nuke blast. The new one, he's just like a regular animal. He's just been here for a while. So I guess they're trying to change it, like like nukes are still bad, but this is what happens. A giant monster can come up and try to eat it or something. I don't know. Instead of it's not really our problem, but it's just like nature trying to correct itself from all the nukes, I guess.
Yeah,
Did you like the monster fights?
monster fights were pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, they're the best things for me in the movie. I agree. Like, it should have. It's not like Pacific Rim where it's all fighting, but I
Yeah,
kind of wish it was a little more fighting because it really does like bother me those two cuts where it's just like monsters, awesome, nope. Okay, the second time, all right, here it comes. Like, nope. And finally, the third time when you see like this like all out monster problems between these three monsters. So I kind of wish a little bit more of that.
yeah, like almost everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have like issue with that. After I seen the movie, I thought a little bit of more. Yeah, I thought I had a little bit more thought about that, and I was like, you know what? I'm perfectly fine about that because it it's a different approach to a Godzilla movie. They took this more subtle approach, and
Well, a lot of the old movies are kind of like that too, where it's a lot about the humans, and you don't see Godzilla a lot of them.
oh yeah, yeah.
But just I just kind of wish a little bit more. That's all.
So that's all right. I mean, we might get a sequel, and they might have more in the sequel.
Hopefully, it's looking like it. It's been getting pretty good reviews, and it's like made a lot of. Well, I think like the first day, it's made like $38 million or something.
That's pretty good. I mean, it'll beat out Spider-Man, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean Spider-Man's already been beat by the other movie that one
Oh
with Seth
yeah,
Rogen.
yeah. The Neighbors, I think
Yeah,
it's
that
called.
one.
Yeah,
We just got to see next week when X-Men comes out.
I have a love-hate relationship with the X-Men movies.
I generally like all of them. I thought they're pretty entertaining and stuff.
Like the only one I liked was First Class. I thought that was pretty decent.
You don't like one or two or
Uh, wasn't much into one. Two was okay. Three was a tragedy.
Origins Wolverine? Those two either?
Uh, there's
Like
just something about the
Wolverine is
Wolverine movies.
first one. I thought it was kind of like a guilty pleasure. The second one, I thought it was a lot better. I just didn't like the ending.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like
mean,
I'm more of like a I don't know. I guess I'm just grounded into like the old school comic books. Like I just want them to have like their costumes and stuff on the big screen.
right. Well, hopefully they give him back to Marvel, man. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Come on, Mouse. You have enough money. Just buy them out already. But alright, back to Godzilla. What else?
Well, we could talk about the pacing of the film.
All right.
Like it kind of turned into well, I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of turned into like a military slash Godzilla hunt fest because they're like kind of both hunting for the Mutos.
Yeah, pretty much like we said in the movie, like the Mutas wake up, right? They're like parasites that wake up. Then you find out later that basically there's two of them, a male and a female, and they want to mate. And that's and if they mate, obviously that's a bad thing. And there's more monsters. And Godzilla is kind of like it's just like a natural predator for them. So he's just hunting them, trying to kill them. Like it's
Yeah.
like. So like they're all at first they're kind of like they attack. They don't attack. They don't. There's a scene where they attack Godzilla because he's rising out of the ocean, right? And they try attacking him, which does nothing. Then they try to get a nuke to try to lead him somewhere else. Basically, they want to like get a nuke to blow him up, even though these creatures feed off nuclear energy. So I don't know how that's gonna work. It's like we're gonna try to kill them by with the thing they eat. How does that make sense?
Plus, the military was going to kill. Well, it wasn't intentional, but the bombs that they were going to set off was going to be just as bad as the Hiroshima bomb.
Well, I thought it'd be more or something. I don't know.
Or yeah, it'll be like worse than
Because
that.
that's what Ken said. He's like, "Oh, we tried that before." He's like, "No, we gonna have a bigger bomb. It's gonna fucking blow him up or something."
Yeah, and then Ken Watanabe, Dr. Shirazawa handed him like that pocket watch to like as a reminder,
Yeah.
like that yeah, the Americans like didn't learn or something from the Hiroshima incident.
Like, what was like the best part of the movie for you?
Oh, definitely the atomic breath decapitation scene.
Nah, I like when he does the atomic breath for the first time because you
Really?
see, yeah, you see in the back when you see it light up, then
Yeah,
and then you hear the sound, and you just see like the like his spine's just glowing. It goes from the tail and all the way up to his head, and he just fucking blasts for the first time. That was
yeah.
awesome.
I didn't expect that for the tail to light up. I thought he was just gonna shoot it out of his mouth, but I saw the like spines on his tail all the way up towards his back light up one by one. I was like, whoa,
That
okay.
was so awesome, man. That was like that. That was so awesome. How did you see it? Like an IMAX or a regular screening?
I saw it in a regular screening.
Mm. I saw it like in this thing called D box, which is pretty
Oh
much
yeah, I heard those are awesome. Like the seats move around and
yeah.
shit.
They move around, but let me tell you, it wasn't that great, especially for the price. Me and my brother went, and those two seats cost $48.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and it wasn't that great. It was a little uncomfortable, and it moved, yeah, but it was nothing to rave about, really, for that price, especially. So I'm gonna see it again, like in an IMAX theater, because it was like a regular one, and I wanted to see that shit in like a huge screen, you know?
Yeah, I want to see it in IMAX too, but I think the IMAX in my area only has 3D, and 3D really doesn't do anything for me, really.
Yeah, I saw this one in 3D too, and again, it was depth, but nothing really like jumped out or nothing, you know? It wasn't that great.
Yeah, most of the time with 3D movies, I end up like taking off my glasses and
Right, right.
yeah,
Unless it's like it's made especially for 3D and like stuff is jumping at you, like I generally don't like it.
yeah, yeah. That stuff could get irritating after a while.
Mm. But man, there's this part too when Godzilla like there's two parts when Godzilla roars, and I swear to God they dial that up to 11. It gets really loud, man. Like my heart was pumping. It was totally awesome.
Yeah, that was a pretty long roar.
Yeah, and the thing was loud as hell too. Like God, my eardrums about to freaking erupt.
Imagine how it would sound at home, man. If you have the like stereo systems hooked up when you get the Blu-ray. Yeah.
Oh man. Um.
But what do you think about all the emotional drama that was going on with the death of uh, Brian Brian Cranston's character, his wife, like in
I
the
thought that was a
beginning?
good setup. It made sense, like him trying to find out, like, oh, what are they like? It was a good mystery at the beginning, like him trying to figure out, like, what's happening, what are they hiding, what's under there. That was great.
Yeah,
But it's like, then Bryan Cranston dies. It was like, I wish you throughout the whole movie, you know, this would have made it a lot better for me. I like these people, but they're just, they're not as good, you know.
yeah, yeah. Like I think they could have pulled off her death a little bit better. The whole part when the smoke is going through the tunnel and he's like screaming,
Uh huh.
and there was actually like a lot of people in the theater laughing at that part because they thought like, yeah, 'cause it just looked funny to them, I guess, at that time when he was screaming.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. It seemed kind of emotional and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess the people you go with are just like psychopaths or something.
Yeah, like this happens every time I go to the theater. Like people laugh at the most, I don't know, inappropriate times.
Yeah, same here. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, there's like I was trying to keep count of how many people would get up and leave because I usually keep count of that, and there's only like two people in my theater that actually left. I was like, really, really, these guys are leaving in the middle of a Godzilla movie?
Yeah, same here. I don't know. Maybe they have to use the bathroom. Who knows?
No,
Or
they
take.
never came back. They never
Oh,
came
really?
back.
Oh man, you took notice of that, man. I just would have paid attention to the movie. Why was it like right in front of you? They walked out, or was it like to the side?
It was like they were sitting to the side of us. Like one was sitting to like towards the left of my friend, and the other one was sitting like to the right of me. And yeah, they just got up, and walked out. I thought they had to go to the bathroom, but they never came back. I was like,
Oh
oh
man,
man, they missed all the monster fight scenes and when he uses atomic breath. I was like, wow, okay,
they're lost, man. Did
yeah.
when you saw it on Friday, did you get any like posters or anything? You know how they do that sometimes.
No, I was hoping to get a poster.
Yeah, same here. I want that IMAX poster. That one looks so awesome. It's like Godzilla in red or something, where I think the background's red and it's all white or so. I don't know. I want that one though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll have a few of them on eBay. If you look around, probably have some good cheap ones.
I know, but I still want to. I want to get one for free or something.
I wanted to take that poster that they had hanged up on the wall, but they had it locked up in like behind a frame or something.
I was gonna ask like, hey, can I have that? But they'll probably take it or something. Oh man, man, like, how long was this movie? Was it like 2 hours long, or was it like an hour and a half?
I think it was about around 2 hours and 3 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It
It kind
it
of,
felt like it went along quite quickly. For
yeah,
me, it
same
did.
here. I was like, man, is it over already? That sucks. Even though it pretty much left me wanting more, basically, for me.
Yeah, same here. I mean, Gareth Edward did a great job at doing that.
Yeah, and I hope he does a sequel. I hope there is a sequel, basically. Like, what do you want for a sequel for you?
Oh man, for a sequel, well, more
More
full
monster
frontal
fights?
monster action.
Hell yeah. Do you want new monsters or like Mothra and like King Ghidorah and stuff?
It would be great if they brought back the classic monsters. That would be awesome. But I wouldn't mind seeing new monsters as well.
Mm. It'll be a cool thing, like that I thought of, and that no movie. I don't think any movie's ever done.
Mm,
Is like a cult of people worshiping Godzilla as like their god or something.
that
Like
could work. Yeah.
that'd be so awesome. Like for the sequel, right? They hijack a nuke so they can bring Godzilla to them or something. Can you imagine? That'd be so awesome. Like
I could totally see that.
like people just like, oh my god, like they worship Godzilla as like their god or something. I don't know. To me, that'd be so interesting or something. Because he says he wants to do a sequel, but he wants to
Yeah.
do like a sequel like I think he said Destroy All Monsters. He wants to do something like that.
Oh, that would be awesome. Hell yeah.
Like he wants to do like Monster Island or something like that, basically.
Yeah, like they could direct Godzilla towards an isolated island, so he could like, I guess habitat the island instead of destroying San Francisco all the time.
Actually, huh? That'd be so cool. It's like, what is your overall thought about the movie, basically?
Uh, Overall thought, I did enjoy it a lot. Like, I did not mind the pacing. I did not mind the cutaways from like the all the teases that they led up to, and they kept
Yeah.
cutting back to the human stuff. I didn't mind that at all. Uh, I would say my final thoughts. It's an overall better American reboot. American
Yeah,
reboot. Yeah.
a lot. Same here. Like, even though little problems I had with it, like this is still like an awesome movie. If you're a Godzilla fan, I think you're gonna like it regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only problem some people might have is again that those parts they're gonna wish for more. But overall, it's a really good movie. If you're anything at least a little bit interested, you'll probably like it. Just don't expect all out monster brawl.
Yeah. If somebody's going to go there expecting that, I would probably tell them to go watch Pacific Rim instead, since that has it all.
Right. Are you gonna watch this movie again?
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it again.
Yeah, same here. Actually, I'm hoping to watch it this week or something.
Oh, what do you think of the score?
I thought it was alright. You know, I didn't really notice it until like the last part when they're doing the Halo jump
Yeah,
because I thought that music was like from 2001, so I thought it was gonna be different. But I was kind of surprised. Like it's still the same music they kept in there. That was easily like the best score in the movie.
I think I might end up buying the soundtrack. I do want to get the soundtrack to this movie.
Yeah, that's cool. I was kind of hoping maybe from that classic. I don't know why. You know, like that classic Godzilla
Yeah,
theme
I
they
thought they
had.
were gonna play that like towards
But
the end when he's walking towards the ocean.
but I can see why. It's kind of campy a little bit,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
but it still would have been awesome.
Uh,
So
yeah, there's been some other stuff I was gonna bring up about the movie. I can't Man, I can't remember.
The CGI, how look all good for you?
Huh?
The CGI?
CGI? Yeah, the CGI worked. CGI was beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. It was really good. The movie didn't cost that much, I think. But I mean, like not a lot, but it was a good amount. They used it well.
I want to know who did the camera work because the cinematography was just awesome. I love the cinematography in this movie. There was a lot of awesome shots that I
Yeah, a
really
lot
did
of great
enjoy.
shots. It was really beautiful at points.
Yeah, yeah. In the beginning, when I think it started out in like 1999 in the Philippines or something. It showed like the helicopter flying over the trees, and it kind of
Oh
reminded
yeah.
me of Jurassic Park in a way.
Oh yeah. That was a good shot too.
But due to the all the cinematographies I've seen in this film, it's making me want to buy that Art of Destruction book that just came out.
Oh yeah. Um, pretty much the ones that show like, oh, have you seen like the different concept arts they have of Godzilla?
Yeah, I've seen a few of those. He looks kind of like a mutated T-Rex in a way.
Yeah, and some of them he looks like a T-Rex, but there's one that's pretty ridiculous but pretty awesome. He looks like a T-Rex, and his dorsal fins are freaking huge. And they have like electricity coming out of it or something. It was totally ridiculous.
Yeah, I wonder how the movie would turn out if they used that design.
I don't know. I mean, he looks again. It looks like almost a cartoon, almost like totally like exaggerated a bit, kind of.
Oh, well, here's a good question. Do you think this movie still would have done good if they would have used the 1998 Godzilla in this movie?
What do you mean, like
Like,
if it looked like Zilla?
like his design. If they used his design in this movie, do you think this movie still would have been good?
It would have done better, yeah, because that the the 1999 was it 1999 or 1998?
Oh, 1998. My bad.
The 1998 one was just kind of ridiculous at times. It was just kind of a little too goofy or something, you know. And this one's a lot serious. There's no joking around in this one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It probably would have done better. I don't know. I really don't know how people would have taken the design if the movie was better. I don't. But it would have done better probably. It's just because overall it's just a better movie. It
yeah,
probably would have been half and half. People would have liked it. People probably wouldn't have liked it. You know. Have you
yeah.
seen? Have you seen like? That's funny. It's funny you say that question because I saw a double toasted review. And he
Oh yeah,
said,
Martin crapped all over that movie.
yeah, he did. But he said if the Godzilla from 2014 was taken and put in the 1998 movie, he said it would have probably done a lot better. He says.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know about that though. But, did you like the 1998 version?
uh, when I first saw it, I liked it because it was fun to watch. But as I got older, I kind of realized why other people didn't like it. I was like, oh, okay, this is not really the true Godzilla.
Same here. I saw that movie when I was 8 and I loved it. But now growing up, I'm like, I like it as a monster movie, but as a Godzilla movie, it's not that great.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I can agree with that.
Right. So like, what's your favorite Godzilla movie?
Godzilla, my favorite one would
Have you seen
be
all of them?
I seen oh well, I'll probably top of the list GMK and Gojira.
Um, I probably like Godzilla versus King Kong 'cause I've seen that so much when I was a kid. And yeah, that same one too. Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, almost fair attack, right?
Yeah, yeah, that one's badass.
That one's pretty cool. I just like the way Godzilla looks. He looks classic, but he was he was pretty much a zombie in that movie.
Yeah, he was like an undead Godzilla.
Fucking King Ghidorah was a good guy. That was a good movie. The original I liked too when I saw it later. And hmm, I kind of like Godzilla Tokyo SOS because I really like how that Mega Godzilla looks. It's like my favorite one. And also I love the
Yeah,
story
I like that
behind it.
one too.
I just love that it's the original Godzilla in that one. That's why it's just like Godzilla versus the new Godzilla versus the old Godzilla. That's so awesome to me.
And
Like the
the
concept.
soundtrack in that one was good too. Also, I like the soundtrack in that one.
Right. but I haven't seen all of them. I'm missing like maybe five or six I haven't seen.
There's like a bunch of them I have to rewatch because it's been so long.
Yeah, see,
Like
I haven't seen a lot of them in a while too.
I've seen all the more recent ones, like from
Hmm.
the '90s and up.
Yeah, same thing. Like a while ago, I saw like Godzilla versus Biollante in that one. Um, like I haven't from the second series, I haven't seen Godzilla versus Mothra or the old one. Well, I think I've seen the old one, but I haven't seen that in a while though.
Yeah, I haven't seen the old one. I've seen the one where they had like another creature called Batra or something in it.
Right, I haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah, oh that one's pretty cool.
I gotta see it. It's probably it's like they say like Godzilla vs Mothra is like one of the best ones there. That's probably why they made them one of the Mutos fly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I wonder if they did that as a nod to like the old monsters.
Right. That's what I thought. When I thought it was only one monster, the one that flies, I'm like, oh, so they're kind of taking from Godzilla vs Mothra.
Yeah. Well, it was funny when the trailers start coming out for the movie, and everybody thought it was Mothra or Rodan.
Rodan, yeah, right. Like I could see that. Like they, I wouldn't be surprised if the movie they were like, oh, this is Rodan, like the code name, right?
Yeah,
Like it wasn't Rodan, but it was their version of it.
yeah, I can see that.
Like I wouldn't be surprised, people because sometimes they lie and say no, it's not, but it really is.
Mm, yeah, definitely. But I thought the winged Muto was like the main Muto of the film, but
Right.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
That was a big surprise.
because since they look the same, I didn't know there were two of them. I thought it was just one that walked and flew at the same time.
Oh, by the way, what did you think of the tail strike that he did to the winged Muto?
Oh yeah, that was pretty awesome. Like the way he kills the male one is the smaller one that flies. It's pretty much coming right at him, and he just freaking slams his tail and sends him right against the building, killing him. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
And there's
because he
nothing
did that a
compared
lot in the classic series. He used his tail a lot in the classic
Yeah,
series.
but again, nothing compared to like the final way he kills the other monster. Just opens its mouth and just
Yeah,
blasts it right into its throat, killing it. That was so cool.
I think I was like the only person who like yelled out, "That's awesome!" Everybody was just like in awe.
They just cheered. That was funny.
Yeah, I just like leaned forward. I was like, "That's awesome!" Because at first I thought he was gonna try to rip his jaw off or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. 'Cause I think they done it like in a few God, like kind of like in King Kong, where when one Godzilla he does that too to Angrith. It was like, oh, he's gonna rip the jaw off. It just fucking goes one step further and just freaking breathes fire into its throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that scene for a long time. That's hell. I'm gonna probably replay the hell out of that when I get the Blu-ray.
Yeah, same here. Even though I love the atomic breath, I'm still kind of iffy about it because in this one they make it look more like fire instead of like an actual beam. You notice that?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So I'm guessing like I don't know if it's kind of like I don't know if it's like really really superheated fire that's blue or is it really atomic breath? I'm not sure.
Yeah, like the classic Godzilla, his atomic breath seemed a bit more powerful, and it could go a lot further too.
Yeah, this one does seem it's pretty much fire. I think what it is. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
it just seemed
radiated or
like
not.
fire, like he was like a blowtorch or something.
Right. It'll still look pretty good though. I like that.
Yeah, yeah, the effects were well done.
I'm looking here and it says that I don't know if this is an estimate or it is that they already made like $90 million on like in the first day or something. Okay, right here it says it made 35 million on Friday. So it's looking to be like number one this weekend. It's probably gonna make a lot of money. So it's a good chance for it to be a sequel.
Do you think it'll top X-Men next week though?
That's a hard one. It's making a lot of money. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking X-Men might top it, and Godzilla it won't go down as much, but it'll still be like a respectable amount.
Hmm.
I'm not sure really. Hmm.
Um, it's possible it could drop to like number two, maybe.
It's making a lot.
And I don't know. It's hard to say though. It's really hard to say right now.
It's making a lot of money, but I don't know how it's gonna do the second week. I'm not sure. It's been lots of good reviews though.
Really.
Oh yeah, it's like in the most people seem to like it more than those that don't. Let me see. Hmm. Let me go to Rotten Tomatoes actually.
Yeah, most of the reviews that I read after I seen the movie are pretty much saying that same thing that you said. Like they wish they were more, like they wish like they showed the fights more.
Right.
Yeah.
It says 72 on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's doing lots of good money, and most people seem to like it. So there's a good chance there's going to be a sequel.
Oh, awesome. If there is going to be a sequel, I hope Gareth Edwards is the same director.
Yeah, I hope he kind of like okay now he knows what works and stuff, and he makes a better one, a totally crazy one or something.
That would be pretty sweet.
Oh, did you notice like when I was seeing like the Cinemassacre of all the Godzilla reviews, and you saw there's a tradition of like destroying this pagoda. Did you notice there was a pagoda in the new one too?
Um, huh.
It was in there. It was the part when the flying one like just near the end when the flying one like just touches down and kind of destroys it. It was there. It was kind of funny that they had that there. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I remember.
It was like near the end. He kind of just I can't remember if he just destroys it by landing on it or if Godzilla actually shows up. I got to see it again. But that was pretty cool. They actually have one in there. Well, they were in Chinatown, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah. So yeah, if you're a Godzilla fan, you probably already saw it, and you should. It's a good movie to watch too. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would recommend this to all Godzilla fans or just fans who like giant monster movies.
Oh yeah. Hi, big thumbs up. Go watch it.
Full price for me.
Right. Even though there's some little things I don't like about it, the good way outmatched a little bit, little bad things that I don't like. So yeah, go watch it, man. It's an awesome movie. Watch it in IMAX. Like have
Yeah, yeah.
Godzilla roar at you and freaking blow your face off.
Also, don't expect all the in your face monster action until near the end.
Yeah.
They tease that a lot.
Mhm. Better to be teased, but it's fully worth it at the end.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna buy this on Blu-ray. Definitely gonna get the soundtrack. I don't know. I mean, I feel like a little bit biased because I'm a Godzilla fan, so.
Well, no, I mean, hey, it pretty much fulfilled what you liked, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I was gonna like the film, so I went to see it anyways, regardless of all the mixed reviews that were coming out.
Right. Like I still loved it, even though some things I just nitpicked a little bit, but overall, I loved it. I'm gonna watch it again and buy it on. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it on. Same thing here on Blu-ray too.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Blu-ray to come out. But there was something else I was gonna mention. So I don't know. Did we cover everything?
I don't know, like, what else did you want to cover?
Let's see. Well, we talked about the monster fight,
Uh huh.
the cinematography, the human drama. Huh. I don't know. What would you think that people would want to hear from a spoiler review?
Hmm. Well, like we said, Godzilla's not born from nuclear radiation. He's like a normal, like a regular animal that's been here like before the dinosaurs. He feed,
Yeah,
they feed on radiation. And Godzilla is like an apex predator from his time. So, like in a movie, like Bryan Cranston figures out that the two Mutus are talking to each other basically through echo communication, and Godzilla hears it,
yeah.
and
He
he
said like they
goes
were
to kill them.
talking. Well,
So he goes,
in other words, meaning like they were communicating.
yeah, they're communicating because they want to
Yeah,
mate. And that'll be really bad. Oh, and they actually do produce babies in the movie, and Kick-Ass is the one that kills them with the fire. He
yeah,
sets up gasoline,
yeah.
and he pretty much blows all the babies up. It's funny too. Like the female comes and she looks right at him, right at Kick-Ass. She's like, "Oh, I know what you did. I'm about to freaking eat you and stuff." Sounds pretty funny. And that's
Yeah,
the part. Right after that is when you see Godzilla's atomic breath. That part was so awesome. I love that part.
yeah, that part. Wow, holy shit, that was like amazing.
Also,
I have no word for it.
and yeah, also like God, pretty much people. There was like an organization that knew Godzilla existed because during during the all the experiments of the nuclear test was actually them trying to kill Godzilla. It didn't work, obviously.
Yeah, but if you notice, when Ken Watanabe's character Shirazawa first referred to him as Godzilla or Gojira, he
Huh?
called him like the god creature or an animal. And like I think like the only person who referred to him as a monster was Ford.
Yeah, kick ass. He's the one who's like, oh, it's a monster, man. You know.
Yeah, yeah. But do you want to talk about the ending a little bit more about like how he kind of seemed like a good guy? I don't know. That was weird to me. They were all cheering and everything.
Yeah, pretty much people were just cheering at him. Like after you think after the fight, Godzilla just drops to the floor and he's like there for like a day.
Yeah.
And people think he's dead. But then you hear like cheering and you see on the TV that he's alive. People are like, oh, he's alive, yay! And also on a TV, I think it says like creature that saves the day or something, alive or something. Like again, I wish it would have been like, oh my god, he's still alive. Like more in awe, not cheering, more just like, oh my, holy crap, you know? Like, I
Oh,
don't mind it.
here's a good question. Do you think that would be comparable to the final fight scene in Man of Steel, where they're just throwing each other through buildings and people
Well,
might be getting hurt, but
the main
everybody
thing there
thinks
is
Superman might be a hero?
Like General Zod and Superman are two small people. I mean, Godzilla's just it's gonna
Oh yeah,
happen. Godzilla's huge, right? He's
yeah.
the size of a building. It's regardless. There's gonna be damage. He causes a damn tsunami wave just by coming out of the ocean. That was pretty awesome too.
Plus, I think people got killed in that tsunami wave, didn't they?
Oh yeah, you see them freaking drown and shit. Like he's gonna kill people regardless. He's too big. And the best you could do is like get out of the city now. He's coming this way.
So even though he killed a few civilians, people still cheer for him. I find that funny as hell.
Yeah, it was a little like weird.
Yeah, yeah,
I just kind of wished they're like, oh, Also, oh man, like during the part where they discover the spores, right?
yeah.
That huge skeleton. Well, that was supposed to be like a Godzilla creature, right?
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was the original Gojira from 1954.
No, they said it was much older. That it was fossilized and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But when I first saw it, I thought it was the Godzilla.
Yeah, same here. I thought that they actually killed him, and I thought that the one in the movie was another one. But no, the one that got blown up by the test, that was the same one.
Oh, that was in the prequel comic I read last night.
What
The
the original
monster I
one?
think they killed from the that nuclear test. I think.
They killed it?
Oh yeah. Oh, what? Spoiler. Sorry.
Well, yeah, we've been spoiling the whole movie, so I don't think they
Oh
killed it.
yeah.
No.
Well. I mean, like the book. I was spoiling the book for you that they killed the other monster, but
Wait, which one? The Godzilla one or the other one?
not Godzilla, but the other one that he was
Oh,
fighting in the
okay.
book.
Oh, alright. Godzilla kills it?
No. The humans killed it by.
Oh, they kill it? Really?
Yep. They nuked it. They used the nuke bomb.
Oh. Hmm.
But yeah, they refer to that monster as a Muto, massive unidentified terrestrial object. But it had like a real name though. They called it Shinamura or something.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm guessing like if they make a sequel, like I'm guessing like the monsters from now on are gonna be just like creatures from that time, maybe. I don't know if there's gonna be any more that are man-made. Well, maybe. Who knows? Maybe there will be man-made ones.
Yeah, and from a human standpoint, I wonder if the government or something are gonna like try to stop Godzilla due to the collateral damage that he caused in the city.
Right.
Like that might, I don't know, resolve the ending of this one. I don't know.
Mm.
But overall, pretty good American Godzilla movie.
Oh yeah, the best.
Oh yeah,
we
well
gotta we
definitely.
gotta we gotta write the second time.
Yeah, yeah. way better than the '98 version. So if I would put it up there with I don't know, being part of my favorites, yeah, this definitely is top five for me.
It's a good one, yeah.
But I wonder how. Well, I already know the Japanese said Godzilla looks fat and everything, but I wonder if they actually did enjoy the movie a lot.
Hmm. I think so. I mean, hmm. Yeah, it'll probably be good. We got to see though.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't mind Godzilla's. I don't know his weight limit. I guess you could say.
No, he didn't look fat. He just looked like stocky, basically.
Yeah, he was pretty built. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a freaking monster for crying out loud. But yeah. I don't know, did you want to talk about anything else, or do you think we covered everything?
I think we covered everything. Yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything. Basically, go watch it. It's an awesome movie.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. I. I. Damn it! I can't think of the word.
What?
Ditto. Ditto.
Oh, Ditto.
Ditto. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We pretty much covered all we have to say. Hopefully, they watch it.
Hopefully. Yeah. Definitely.
He seems to be doing good though. Like I'm reading right here, it's like number one, in, like Russia, Mexico, Germany, and all that stuff. That's a
Oh
good
wow.
indicator for a sequel.
Yeah. I definitely want to see that sequel happening. All right. So if you want, we could do like a we could do another hangout like another day, talking about like what you think about the upcoming Batman vs Superman movie.
Oh yeah, sure, man.
All right, cool, man. So thank you, Freddie, that guy over there, for joining me this evening for this review. I hope we spoiled it enough for the
Oh yeah.
viewers.
Basically spoiled all over their face.
Yeah. I'm gonna edit this video, and I'm gonna put an intro to it and everything, and probably cut out most of like the long silent part,
Yeah, no,
awkward silent part. Yeah. All right, man. So thanks.
no
Thanks for
problem.
doing this review with me.
No problem.
And people, check out FredDThatGuyOverTher Channel. Subscribe to him if you want. I'm Omega Primus. Peace out.
Later.